Andrew, John, Silva, Shavira, Montoya, Montano. This is a lesson in Invokation. It is channeling. I'm George Clooney. I'm going to do a brief demonstration in time travel. A lot of this is channeling. Some of it is not. It depends on how necessary it would be to get so close in time and space. So just note the idiosyncrasies, the differences between the two of us. When I was getting ready to go away to college, I saw Attack of the Killer Tomatoes Part 2. And the title character, well, he wouldn't be a tomato, the main character, was Andrew Montano. I remembered it that way. I noted it. When I went to college, we watched this TV show called ER, and I noted to some friends of mine, we were all standing around watching it, and I said, "Did you know that this guy's name is Andrew Montano?" I was trying to explain to them that my name was Andrew Montano as well, and they were like, "What are you talking about? His name is George Clooney." So I dismissed it that I was just wrong. But now, lately, I've been trying to view across time and space to another dimension, to an alternate timeline, and really, I'm shooken. I know I need to upset the truth that was told to me and what has been told to me ever since, but actually shifting to that alternate timeline is a test of ultimate reality, to truth, to knowledge, and then to gnosis. And it is through gnosis that I want to gain enough noumena to perform a time travel event of my own, and perhaps make Attack of the Killer Tomatoes Part 2 and be the title character. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a super string. So it's right under here. It's right under that. You see that? It's right under there. And if you focus, there's all kinds of stuff it could be. String is made up of an exotic type of matter, and it's invaded by living things already. There's no way to escape it. There's just the whole universe is made up of little bits of consciousness, and so when these consciousness form a string, it's like a worm, right? And the worm is right under there. So, again, if you focus, you'll see the string. If you're not with me, you won't see the string. And remember, there's two people here right now. There's Andrew, and there's David Blaine. Now, those of you who can see the string, believers in real magic. Okay, here we go. see the string? You're looking at an illusion. We're gonna use this string later. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it up. Bundle it up. Now it's in this state. It's a lot like energy, and it only responds to interactions with living things. I'm gonna put it under here so that it is there. See, it's kind of, it's all like bundled up now. Yeah. Okay. So, quick talk about time travel. There's two methods. There's the long method and there's the short method. The short method is the standard way we view time travel from science fiction, and what most researchers are working on these days. It means you go back in time with a relatively short distance, mostly maybe to the beginning of civilization. In the movie The Time Machine goes all the way back to a few decades back. The long method is based on actual cosmic rebirth, based on Hindu cosmic cycles called yugas, kalpas, and manvataras. In Mayan culture, they have the sun, the rebirth of the sun, and the Baktun, these very large cycles that take place. Even in Christianity, the book of Revelations, there's some mention to this, where it talks about after Earth goes away, God makes a new heaven. And then, because there was a heaven before Earth, and then after the new heaven, he makes a new Earth. And so if you extrapolate, you'll see that after that Earth, he has to make yet another heaven, yet another Earth. So it's been going in this kind of cyclical nature. The Hindu concept is that there is a great succession of cosmic rebirth, and each world could be like the last one, or it could be very unlike the last one, but that eventually it'll form this ginormous circle, and the circle will cause time travel to become a cosmic function. But time travel is actually what the universe is based on. In order to perform the short method, to go back in time a short distance, you can use a lot of different steps to get there. But one way is to see that when you're dead, you don't perceive time passing, and you can wait until the cosmic rebirth occurs, and then be born again in the past. That's known as spiritual time travel, and I think that's far more common than the other kind, because the only things that can wait that long to actually use the long method would have to be immortal, like the gods themselves. The short method, then, to use the same kind of mentality that is based on the long method as the underlying structure of the cosmos, is to suspend your mind's consciousness of the world around you until you get to the past